Hello and good evening. Just thought I'd make a short video. It's a beautiful day. There's the 2 meter 77 antenna right up, doing a good job. But, there's my telescope, the CPC 800, with a rather nice solar filter on it. There's the sun. But I have been defeated by a tree. But, yeah, I have to try earlier in the day, when the sun is over the house, I guess. Yeah. But no, it'll be interesting to see some sunspots. I've got oh, let's do the safety warning. Do not, under any circumstance, look at the sun. That is like with your eyes normally, and if you're lucky enough to have a telescope, do not look through a telescope with your own eyes, okay? I can't say this enough. Do not look through a telescope with the sun, at the sun. So with that, I've got this solar filter which allows you to use a telescope to look through the sun. Unfortunately, I've got a tree in the way, and it's my neighbour's tree. So I'm not going to ask them to cut it down. No, I would never do that. I'll wait till tomorrow. Hopefully got some better weather. I need to learn how to set up the telescope again anyway. There's a lot of it's a lot of computer control on here. It's on a wedge as well. Basically a wedge allows you to do longer exposures. If you're using a DSLR camera on the back here, you can do longer exposures when it's a wedge configuration, as you're tracking against the location of celestial objects rather than your position in the ground. So when this is without the wedge, you're using alt and as location settings. Oh wow, okay, it's quite random but very lucky. How about that? They must be practicing. Okay, that's really cool. Man, I'm just getting so lucky with things happening as I'm outside. The other day I got the ISS going over. Today there's no air show on here at Bournemouth. They'll be coming over. They will be coming over. Wow! Wow, they must be practicing. Oh, okay, that was fantastic. Okay. Man, I am just so lucky. That was brilliant. Thank you to our amazing pilots of the Royal Air Force and the Red Arrow display team for providing such an amazing spectacle. That was amazing. How do I follow that? Anyway, shall we carry on and try talking about the solar filter? Anyway, yeah, here we go. The solar filter. Where was I? Anyway, so yeah, I've got the solar filter on the CPC 800. All ads tracking, that's where I was at, wasn't it? Yeah, and a wedge. So a wedge I put in my position. I think it's the azimuth, if I'm right. Please forgive me if I'm wrong, it's been a while. Maybe someone's been looking up in the sky and not at the ground. There's a horn that's gone off. Anyway, but yeah, as you can see, I set the wedge position, and then when you align the telescope, you align it again on 3 objects, and the tracking on this telescope is absolutely phenomenal. I've not done a lot of, I have to be quite honest, I've not done any really good imaging on it, despite the setup. I've done a lot of afocal and just looking myself, which has been great fun, but I've not done much in terms of DSLR attachment. That might change. I mean, technology's moved on. I've got a lovely DSLR camera I can put on the back of this, and I've got the right adapters, T-ring adapters for it. But I've also got a mobile phone holder now. I was thinking of doing that, but obviously I've been beaten by a tree. But yeah, got a nice Plossl lens on there, nice wide view, and I've got this adapter here. Don't knock things on the floor, Nippy. It's got this very simple adapter that allows afocal projection. Just put your phone in here, and the cameras, the cameras in mobile phones are just so good these days. You know, I think if you're just imaging the planets, and then going to stack the images, I think you could get some really impressive results. So that'll be something fun to try. I mean, I've got radio club tonight, but obviously that's till about later on in the evening, but that gives me the whole night. If it's a clear night like this, where I think it's either Saturn or Jupiter will be clearly visible over the night sky, and it's a good opportunity to see where I can image that. I'll first see where I can see it, and then see where I can image it. But yeah, fingers crossed I'll be able to see some sunspots, or at least see the sun at some point during this week. If I'm lucky enough, I will try and get some images of the sun on the ham radio website. So it's a really nice crossover hobby here, monitoring sunspots, which you know, I'll need to remember all the values. There's lots of values associated with the Pierre factor, excuse my ignorance, but yes, basically the more solar activity we see, the better the propagation on the HF band. So also VHF as well, you get skip coming. I think that's affected by the E layer, whether the E layer is just purely warming or tropospheric, rather compared to like radio ionization of the upper layers. Something worth finding out about. Yeah, but looking forward to that. And again, thank you to the Red Arrows for the spectacular demonstration. Must have been taken over Bournemouth Airport. Anyway, 2 Echo 0 Foxtrot Whiskey Echo. Wishing you all a fine evening, and I'm sure this video will get plenty of hits compared to the less than 20 I usually get on everything else. Take care, stay safe, 73s.